Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, we tried. Yeah. So much. All right. Welcome, everybody. Just over 2.5 minutes left in warm-ups as we find ourselves at the STMA arena once again. Your STMA Knights wearing their home jerseys today, their cream-coloured home jerseys. And they play the Sartell Sabres over here, who are wearing black shirts, blue shorts, and the majority of them had white helmets, but there's a few with blue on. Not sure what's going on there, but not my problem, as they say. Got my cup of tea, and it is piping hot. Way too hot to be drinking this early in the game. I need that later on when I start to get a little cold. Although the arena does feel quite warm today. Feels nice. Nice to change. Hello.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, how are you?
Good.
Oh, wow, I didn't know it did that for you.
Yeah, that's a lot of things for me.
Okay, I'm going to go sit by Shanna.
Okay.
They'll have her hats on.
Yeah, your jacket's on. Yeah.
Our daughter's
no one's got a hat on.
birdies.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Do you have any gum?
No. No gum, I'm afraid.
Okay, I'm going to go get a good spot.
Okay. Good luck. Hope your son does well. There. What have we got going on here? It's like flashbang. Need to focus or something. Hello, mate. How are you? Good. Got a local STMA dads around. It's always nice to catch up with them. All go. We're that much closer to the game now. As I said, second regular season game. Hi, Nana. How are you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
You had heard through the grapevine?
Yeah, so my old co-worker I used to work with, he works there, and so I was always in communication with him, asking how it's going, and so he said you should apply, and I did. And yeah, God, that was nice. Yeah, it started basically the next day, so that was nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, very. Yeah, but they've been working me hard. Last week I was pretty worked out. Yeah, that was pretty tiring, I must admit.
What job are you doing there?
So installs again, just running around. And then there's some shop work as well when I'm not installing, which is nice. Yeah, I quite enjoy that. Get a bit of variety, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Harry, my father-in-law has just got back from Israel. So it was nice to briefly catch up with him. Sorry about that. We'll try and be more professional next time. Yeah, right. Nice pick up at the blue line on the right side, but just dispossessed. Sorry, I'm just trying to dance around with the camera at the moment, and that's better. Great job there by the Knights who keep it in the offensive zone. And Swoboda will press. Ooh, lots of sticks and bits flying everywhere, but the Knights do well to keep it out of the zone, and they move it in at the right time. Excellent work there on the corner by Barton. Of Moser. Swoboda looks to receive. He couldn't quite get there. Someone's put a bloody great box right next to me. I guess I'm fine with it. Whatever. Shut up. Yeah, all right, anyway. Referees and their whistles. Okay, right then. First face-off of the afternoon. Yeah, we'll go there. Nice poke check there by the Knights. And another one. Jefferson for the Sabres will move it forward. And they're dispossessed nicely on the corner by the Knights, and they'll move it down this near side. Nice cross-ice pass. Oh, just not quite received very well there by Knop, but opportunity comes. Oh, great pad save there by the goaltender. That's Ivan Svanovec in goal today for the Knights. And he'll play roughly around 30 minutes, and then we'll see Beckett, Hubert Ians in the sticks. Cummings then. Connor Cummings goes around the back of the net. Received well by the Knights' right defenseman. Not forward by the right forward for the Knights, but dispossessed. And the Sabres, with their second opportunity of the day, falls in. Oh, it's fallen badly for the Knights at the moment. The puck and where it lies, anyway. Here we go. Up against the boards on the far side. Neutral ice game. Shot is deflected wide by the defenseman. They'll pick it up at the top of the circle. And Carvin put into the boards. And that one's going to be a penalty against the Knights. And Blair Duncombe will be the first to see some minutes today. Not nice to see when the players are on the ground for this long. Hopefully he's okay. No one likes feeling that. I'm sure that's a nice Nice bruise that's going to come there from that. Not sure what's happening. The referee is over there talking to. He went over to. I believe they might be giving this one a major. Yeah, so that has gone up as a major penalty. And so that's going to be a 5-minute penalty for a check into the boards from Blair Duncan. That's our first major this season. And interesting to see that that's a 5-minute penalty right there for that. Some early encouragement, though, from the coaches, as they're going to need to really get into the heads of this 4-line setup that the Knights are going to have now. Okay, on this near side, Pucks gets beaten around the Knights defenseman, but excellent work there up against the boards by the Knights, who are a very possession-based team. They do ever so well at keeping hold of the puck when they do. Great win there by Barton, who gets a nice important poke check in the corner. Barton clears just off about 5 feet in front of the goal line there, beat the player to it. They'll take a quick change, and the Knights, with just over 4 minutes left in this power play, it's fallen to McLean nicely, and McLean don't really get a nice shot away in the end. He done all the work very well, but couldn't quite get his feet set so he could take a nice, powerful shot. Jensen now will take a shot, and that's gone high and wide, and Knights will come away with it. Barton now, I guess the boards. He'll go through, looking to go through again, gets dispossessed on the wing. Not a good area to be dispossessed when you're a man down. Barton skating back ferociously. So close there from the Sabres, who take a shot and just comes off the bar in the end. Barton will send it long. And icing called against the Knights, and they'll have a quick change out. As 3.5 minutes are left in the power play. Sabres with the only shot on goal so far this game. Backhanded clearance from the Knights, picked up by Swoboda, who's going to move it round the boards, does well. Excellent job there by Swoboda, who does even better, manages to get the back of his stick to prevent the pass from being cleared. Good stick handling, and releases a ferocious shot that just goes over. Cummings now in the corner, looks to Swoboda. Swoboda just gets away from him, and then the Sabres all clear with a 3-on-2 opportunity here. Swoboda coming back. Pass is made, but a great, excellent interception by the Knights. Oh, I wish I could see the number because I can't quite see it. But just twice now he's made a great interception there and couldn't quite get it out of his zone. Sabres. Ollie's got no stick right now. Takes a shot. It's chipped over. That was unlucky there by the Knights. And the Sabres score on the power play. And the Knights finding out early that this is going to be a tough game. Knights come away with it in the centre, dispossessed, and the defenseman of the Sabres will do well to pull this forward. Takes a shot. That's a lovely shot. He couldn't quite get there. Barton tries to get involved, goes right in front of the goal with that deflection. Puck is loose. Collected well there by Spanovec, and he keeps it at 1-0. Still with just over 2 minutes in this power play. Good win there for St. Michael as they'll bring it forward. Pushed into the boards was McLean. And I'm not sure what the call is here. Offside. Offside is what the referees determined. And Knights will try and come away with it again with Barney. Flick it forward to McLean. McLean knocks it on. Wetzel drops his stick. And the Sabres will pick up the puck behind their net. Puck goes forward on the far side, just about to cross the blue line. Into the centre it goes. Puck goes forward. Sabres will pick this up behind the Knights' goal. Pass goes in, backhanded pass. And they had time to make a cup of tea, get on the couch and turn the TV on there. Tough gig for the Knights. Really need this penalty to kill. Sabres 2-0. Hell, that's hot. A very hot cup of tea right now. It's not fun to drink. Moser then takes it round one. It's good spacing, but ends up losing it. Picks up again. Moser, backhanded. Still Moser tries to get in front of it. Couldn't quite get there. And Moser again. And shot comes in from the queuing. And now Knights will chase this one with Christensen. Christensen looks for Cummings on this near side. Cummings picks it up, knocks it forward, finds Moser. Moser dispossessed at the blue line and then offside. Called against the Sabres. And just under a minute left in this power play where the Knights are struggling. 2-0 down. Sabres with 4 shots on goal and Knights no reply. Swoboda moves it forward, takes a nice shot that comes rifling through the air. It was dropping, but not quite at a rate that Swoboda wanted. Ends up going a foot over. Great block there by the Knights in the offensive zone. Going to need a lot of that fight today, this early in the game. And clearance comes in. Knights will pick it up behind their red line. It's fallen nicely to the Sabres. Will take the time with the shot. Shot comes in. Excellent positioning from the Sabres, but not quite enough to turn it in for the goal. Sabres will pick it up in their defensive zone. Moved into the neutral ice. Backhanded reception from the Sabres. Now it's with Cummings. Here goes around the back of the net. Pushed forward. Christensen picks up. Christensen on the backhand. Goes across the blue line. It ends up being dispossessed. Now rebounds off Cummings. Cummings gets involved in the corner. Swoboda getting in there as well. Shot comes in. Just rebounded wide. And Knights back to full strength and penalty coming against the Sabres for hooking. And that's going to be a minute and a half. Good opportunity this for the Knights to get a goal back here. Maybe 2. As we see a face-off at the top of the circle there. Nice interception from the Sabres. McLean puts one in. Nobody there to return the favour of pass. Nice work there. Stick work's great. Oh, so close there by McLean. McLean puts it back in, hits the tip of the stick of the goalie. It's on the floor. And shot gets cleared. Kept in really well by Christensen. Pushes the puck around the corner. And Duncan just beat to the puck. Knights keep it in, and now that one's been knocked forward. Barton will pick this one up. In the defensive zone he goes, pushes it to the right. He's found McLean, it looks like, and oh, good work there in the corner by the Knights. Sabres will pick this one up though. Barton Going to get some pressure in there. Does well, ends up taking a positional change. And Duncan will pick it up now in the offensive zone. Takes a shot low and just wide. Nice control there with the high stick from Christiansen. And the Knights will bring it forward. Lovely opportunity there from the Knights. Great pass in there from the STMA Knights. Nice shot comes in again. Backhanded opportunity, and it's just gone wide again from the Knights. Puck kept in nicely by Barton at the corner. Pass goes forward to the other corner. Excellent idea there from the Knights, but no one there to convert. Moser finds himself in front of the net, and Sabres recover. Great work there by Swoboda. He'll fling one at the goalie, and the goalie will take it out of the air, and that's going to be 2-0 with just over 5 minutes left in this first period. Both teams back to full strength. Great backhanded play there. Barton looking to get it through. Can't quite get there. Sabres recover. Move it into the neutral ice. Knights with it. With Cummings. Fallen back out to Christiansen. He'll knock it forward. He's found Moser. Moser on the right-hand side. Moves into the offensive zone. Lays it off. Good block there by the Knights. So move it forward. Use the board well. Looking to get the pass in. Shot comes in from the Knights and it rebounds awkwardly. Goalie does well to get one in front. Knights again push it into the zone, and Sabres will recover that one through the boards. Knights on the blue line, keep it in the offensive zone. Nice pass across the face of the ice there from the Sabres. They'll move it forward into the offensive zone, and pass goes forward, picked up by the Knights of the red line. They'll knock it around the net, find Swoboda. He goes across the ice. Excellent pass there, looking for McEwen. Sorry, Isle. Isle takes a shot. And goaltender ends up saving that one. Christiansen now over on the far side. Goes down the red line, blue line. Mark forward for Cummings. He finds Moser. Moser knocks forward. Sorry, Chamberlain. Chamberlain knocks forward. Finds the pass. It's gone in. Excellent goal there by Chamberlain. Found a little pocket. Found the net. Excellent work. Good work by the Knights up until this point. 2-1 we find ourselves with 4 minutes left to go in this first period. Thank you for stopping by on this Veterans Weekend. We would love to mention our gratitude for our standing and fallen soldiers of time. And I, for one, very grateful for the service that they have provided us and our freedoms to be able to live in such harmony. We will never forget. The Knights in their defensive zone. Backhanded clearance into the neutral ice. Excellent work there by Duncan. Just gets dispossessed in the neutral zone by number 7, Casson for Sabres. Excellent work there by Knights, who really should have got penalised for that. And the referee is being shouted at by the parents here. Oh, there we go. There is a penalty coming against the Sabres. The dads over here were losing their mind right then, so I can imagine something was going wrong. Obviously, this commentator is about as skilled in hockey laws as he is at, playing it, I guess. Good work there by Knott, but Duncan. And Sabres will clear. Big Ivan Spanovec in the net will pass over to the Knights, and they'll throw it back down for another face-off. Knights over to Cummings, back over to Duncombe. Duncombe takes, oh, that was so close. So close. 2.5 minutes left in this first period as the shot comes in from the Knights. Backhanded opportunity. Oh, so close there by the Knights. McLean takes a shot, comes off the helmet of the goaltender, and Sabres will clear. Oh, excellent work there by Christensen. Threw everything he could at it. Important game here. The dads are shouting at these referees. I'm just glad it's not me, because usually it's me, so it's a good thing it's not me, I guess. But it's great. I love being above all the fans and seeing, you know, their reactions to things. Didn't like that one. Packed stadium here today as well. We've got all of 50 people here. Barton takes a curve, looks for the pass, shot comes in. That would have been a lovely assist there from Barton to Moser, but goaltender got in the way of that one. Now Barton moves it forward on the left side, takes a shot. That one's gone up and into the netting. And I'm going to have a nice sip of my tea. We're rocking my wife's company today, BMSRE. I know nothing about them, but she does a job there, and yeah. Oh, unlucky with the slap shot there from the Knights. And Barton will pick this one up in the corner, puts one forward, dropped nicely for the Knights, and they'll shoot. Nice goal. Moser gets it in. I think it was Swoboda that got the goal. Assist come from Barton. And I believe Swoboda knocked it in, but just in case, Moser definitely got it in. I think it may have came back out. They'll tell me later on, I'm sure. Anyway, 2-2. 1 minute 30 left in this first period. Sabres not happy about that. Shot comes low and hard into the big Ivan's pads. He does excellent work, the goaltender there. Great work from Ivan Stanovic. He needs a tap on the head from his players. That was excellent work there. Great example of youth goalkeeping there. Excellent work. Threw himself down. Love the way that these goalies are not afraid. So brave. Who wants a puck shot at them at over 100 miles an hour? I know I do. Barton now in the defensive zone, picks up the puck, top of the circle, over to Knop. Knop tries a backhand. Oh, that was poor from the Knights. Oh, great hockey here, end-to-end stuff. Shot comes in, it's rebounded up, and puck somehow ends up in Ivan Svanovic's glove. He doesn't look happy about that. He don't look happy about that at all. That tells you, that shows you that the standard in which this goaltender is trying to achieve. He really is hard on himself when he's such a good asset to this team. Puck brought on this near side by McLean. Lovely and fast is Max McLean, and ends up being a bit too fast for him in the end. Puck gets retrieved by the Sabres and put down these boards, and that one's going for an icing against the Sabres as we see 14 seconds left in this 2-2 score game, and we're going to have a face-off right there. Retrieval by the Knights in the neutral ice. They'll pump it forward, use the boards well, and that is the end of the first period. And good first period by the Knights. Real big shame about that penalty early in the first. That sees us had a 2-2 draw because of that. Sabres was 12 shots and the Knights was 6. Thank you for joining me today. Like I said before, make sure you're grateful for this weekend. And we honor those who served my country, your country, majority of the Western countries. As we fought for our freedoms and way of life. What a game that you have tuned into today. 15 minutes on the board. Second period starts. Sabres come away with an early shot from the Sabres. They do well. Top of the circle now. Clearance from the Knights. And excellent coverage there by Zvanovic. Face-off win for the Sabres, but only as far as Swoboda, and Swoboda dispossessed. Great work in front of the net, excellent battling in front of the net there by the Knights. Saying no to that play. Picked up in the neutral ice. And offside called against the Sabres for the fifth time today. Oh dear. Excellent work by the Knights who keep hold of the puck. Oh, so close there by Swoboda who sinks it in. Great opportunity. That was such a tight angle. He just found the net. Graham Swoboda shooting. Great angle. I don't know how he finds it. It's just so quick. It's lightning fast how quickly the puck gets from the net, from his stick to the net. It is lightning. Real joy to watch. We can all say we see it in the NHL, but these are 11, 12-year-old kids, and they're rifling like that. It's so impressive. It really is. Knights now on this near side, moving it forward with Knopp. He gets challenged, intercepted by Patrick from the Sabres, and Chamberlain will try and get there. Now Barton picks it up at the circle. He'll throw it forward, intercepted by the Sabres, but Chamberlain comes forward again. He's intercepted now, and the Sabres will bring it in. And great defensive work. Oh, good work there by the... he's calling high stick against that when there was no one around. I disagree with that call. Even though it was against the Sabres, I disagree with that call. No one around him. How can you call high stick for that? There's nobody around him. Whatever. Like I know anything. Knights fans have turned out today. Look at this. Look at that. Like a little bit of the bleachers full up. We'll take it. We'll take it for these youth games. Don't expect many to show up, so it's great that when we do get the crowd. Oh, Barton slips. Gives an opportunity for the Sabres to come forward. Great work there by the defenseman of the Knights, who more than make up for that. Barton gets into a tangle there. Gets a poke check in as he gets himself up there by the ice. And both Barton and McLean, great coverage there. Barton, not so good up in the corner, but he'll learn. McLean moves forward. No way, it was in the... Close call there by the ref. He couldn't wait to blow that one. Know it. Take this opportunity to shout out a few of our local sponsors. Have you had a car wash at Due North yet? It's kind of interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
I know, right? Yeah. Oh, you just missed another one.
I'm so
Excellent job there by the Knights. I know, yeah, that first penalty was killing, really killing, but they turned it around since. Yeah, it's been nice to see. Swoboda there moves it forward. McEwen picks it up. Christensen, and now Cummings moves it forward. Tries to get out along the boards. Now Moser will get involved, and Swoboda getting back into position. Now Cummings. Oh, shot came in from Sabres. Excellent positioning there from Stanovic. And Swoboda with a chance to make it 5. Takes a shot. And goes right against the pads. Puck is moved forward. The defenseman of the Knights will clear around the boards. Picked up. Excellent work there by the Knights. A little bit confused, and the Sabres will pick this one up. Golden opportunity for the Sabres, and puck is loosely found and picked up by McEwen, who gets intercepted. Sabres up against the net, backhand, Stanovic. Stanovic saved, pushed it round, and then the Knights couldn't quite clear the lines. And that's 4-3. 11:22 in this second period. And the Knights goal behind after having a 2-goal lead. Good win there from Chamberlain. Sorry, Duncan. Shot comes in, put wide by Ivan Stanovic and taken by Christensen in front of the net. Oh, does well. Dangerous work there by Christensen, but does excellent. Moves it forward. Looks to get something out of that. No penalty on the play, but yet. Yeah, there you go. Penalty called by the referee over here. He saw it. And that's going to be slashing called against Sabres. And they don't agree with it, but it was 100% slashing. Hard to deny. So, the Knights in the offensive zone with a power play lasting for 1 minute 30. Can they take this opportunity to go another 2 goals ahead? As they lead here 4-3. Knights in the corner. Come away with it, but Sabres get that one, and then Knights get turned over quick. Backhanded opportunity for the Knights. Caught between the legs of McLean, and pass goes forward, and that one's gone for an icing. Win there for the Knights. Oh, excellent play. Barton takes a slap. Excellent goal there by Ashton Barton. He meant that one. Knights 5-3 on the board. Just over 10 minutes left in this second period. And that will give him a ton of confidence. Great goal there by Barton. Love seeing it. Barton looking to poke check. Gets taken around him. Moved around the boards into the corner on this near side. Excellent work there by the Knights, but the Sabres equal to it. And Sabres snapshot from the side, picked up by the Knights, put forward, calls for a penalty against the Sabres from the Knights fans, but nothing given, and that one's gone for an icing. 5-3, 9 minutes left in this second period. Excellent goals so far by the Knights. The Sabres look threatening though. They do look like a threat. I wouldn't be writing them off, but I do believe the Knights have it to lose. So Bowden moves up against this board side. Gets his burners on. He's made such great progress here. Oh! No goal, says the ref, even though that looked much like it went in. Nothing's given. It's fallen to Christensen. He'll take a shot. And it's bad save up into the boards near side. And that one's been slung forward for an icing against the Sabres. Wild couple of minutes there. Shot goes over. Oh, I meant pass, but shot came out. Falling in front of the net. So unlucky by the Knights. Shot comes over. Oh, just sent forward and cannot. Just missed out on that. Oh no. Dispossessed by the Sabres. Looking at and penalty coming against the Sabres. Don't think it's going to be it just looked like an obstruction of some sort. I'm not sure what they're calling it. Is it checking? Yeah, checking. Yeah, looks like it. No major on that one. That's a minor. So good. Don't need another one of them. All right, here we go then. Everson. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Now number 6 for the Sabres. Takes a shot. Great save there by Svanovec. Moved forward nicely by the Knights. Excellent work by Wetzel on the breakaway. Carl Wetzel uses stick. Great work by the Knights. It's still there. It's still there. 3 against 2 now from the Sabres. They'll shoot. Rebound. Oh, so close there from the Sabres. Barton now. Into the boards he goes. Dispossessed by the Knights players themselves. Moving it into the neutral ice. Sabres with the man lead. They are passing quite well at the moment. Shot comes in from the center and it's taken out of the air, and Svanovec puts it down. Glove save. Getting into this. I love it. Great game. trying to recruit people to co-com with me. Random people I've never met before. Oh, shot right in front of the net, but Svanovec and the Knights do excellent work. That's how you do it, boys. And again, get back up. Great work there by the Knights. Excellent defensive work. It's what I love to see. Good power. It's fallen nicely for Barton, who's on the line, and defensive prowess from the Sabres. They'll pass out. That wasn't Barton, I'm sorry. That was, who was that? McLean? No, McEwen. That was who that was, McEwen. So close there by McEwen. You thought he would have shot a little bit further back, but couldn't quite get what he wanted out of it. Swoboda gets involved now. Falling to Cummings in the neutral ice. He'll pass, Christensen. Christensen passes over to McEwen. Found Swoboda. Swoboda, Moser again. And puck is loose. Picked up by Swoboda behind the net. Excellent work here by Swoboda. He can't quite get what he wants out of it. It's been forced off the puck. McEwen gets involved and puck comes into the middle where the Sabres will pick it up. Barton's got to do some work here. Shot comes in early from the Sabres. Now it's going to be picked up by the Knights in the corner. And the Sabres come away with it again in the offensive zone, but it's picked up by Christensen. Move forward with Swoboda. Swoboda in the middle. He's got help with Chamberlain on the side. Chamberlain now in the neutral ice, push forward, and Swoboda took a hard fall there, and he's just sat down on the bench, and he's feeling that one. Got lifted up and ended up hitting the ice pretty hard. You know, they look like rubber out there, but you know, they really you don't want to be falling on that ice. It's not a nice feeling. Here we go then. Chamberlain in the corner. Sabres pick it up behind the net. They'll move forward. Pass is no good. It's moved forward now into the defensive zone where Cummings will do well. Excellent mohawk there from Cummings. Keeps possession of the puck. Sabres come flying into the challenge. Cummings again, backhands to Chamberlain. Nice use of the boards there by Chamberlain, but he just didn't have the pace to beat the man. And Sabres will come away with this one. Nice passing from the Sabres. Only as far as Cummings into the offensive zone. Pass goes beyond the net. Picked up by Knopp. Finds the Knights forwards, but ends up being dispossessed again by the Sabres. And Sartell. Challenge there on Knopp by the Sabres. Puck is just put into the offensive zone, and that's going to be called an offside. 4.5 minutes left in this second period. That's right, just second period. You guys don't know how lucky you are to be in the arena with us right now. So lucky. All right, puck's loose. Picked up by the Sabres. They'll move it into the neutral ice for Cummings to pick up. Late challenge there by the Sabres, but pass is good in front of the net. And excellent work there by the Knights. Still 5-3, 4 minutes left in this second. Shots on goal has stayed similar. Sabres with 18 and Knights with 13. Missed slap shot opportunity there by Christensen, I think. I'm not sure now. One of the defensemen. Knights round the back of the net. Move it forward. Great work there by the Knights. Good stick handling. Duncan goes in the middle. He's found, looks like McLean. McLean backhands. Great save there by the goaltender. Into the boards it is. In the corner. It's picked up by Christensen. Backhands it forward at the blue line. And up against the boards we find ourselves. Now McLean comes out of it. McLean passes. Shot goes around the back of the net again. And Sabres will come away with this one. 2-on-2 now from the Sabres. Oh, good opportunity there for the Sabres. Puck comes down and Beckett, Hubby Does excellent work there to push it out of trouble. Sets back up. Good work there by the Sabres. Good strong arm. Picked up by McEwen now. Passes into the middle. Not quite what he wanted out of it. And the Sabres need to come out of their zone, but they don't do it effectively enough. McEwen dispossesses. Looks for McLean. And McLean's going to take a seat. As McEwen gets back involved with it. Swoboda now. Picked up by Moser into the offensive zone. Moser looks to put it forward. Now it's found Christensen. Players come back out of the offensive zone. Now, great timing there. McEwen takes a shot. Tips right towards the goal there by the defenseman. Moser puts it back into the zone. Oh, excellent work there by the Sabres. And Knights clear. And they're claiming that was a penalty against the Knights, but it looked like it was under his arm and the arm wouldn't be let go. So, I don't know, a bit of trickery there from the Sabres. The Sabres will be a man plus for this next minute and a half. Face-off win then for the Sabres, but the Knights come away with it. Use the boards. Oh, excellent work there by Knopp, who comes away with it. Cal Knopp on this near side. Oh, just got away from him. So close there by Knopp. Got some work to do, and he is doing it. Puts his engines on, picks the puck right back up in the centre, does well. Tries to go forward with it, couldn't quite get control of it in the end, and now the Sabres come in and Beckett Hubie will control that for a face-off. Just want to let you know I appreciate you all for stopping by, giving us a like, and all of that jazz. Nice take out of the air there by Beckett. Tipped it. And Sabres keeping the pressure up. And won't be able to get chat behind the net like that. Yeah. Sabres do well. They managed to get a goal. Nothing really. Another power play goal for the Sabres.
He's a good man.
5-4. 1 minute 20 left in this second period, as both teams return to full strength. And the Knights not making this as easy as they would like it to be. Good work by the Sabres, who push the puck right round the back of the net. And Knights will try and recover that. McLean goes to the corner. Nothing from that, but he was shoved into the boards, was McLean. And this one's going to get a little scrappy for the next 5 minutes. Puck picked up in the middle. Pass goes across. Duncan will pick this one up. Blair Duncan now uses the stick nicely and just takes it out an inch out of the blue line. And sadly, the Knights found themselves in an offside position, so we've got an offside call again. I hope everyone has a good night tonight. I don't know what we're going to do. We're probably just going to chill. I might have a fire tonight. It's just around the nice temperature, isn't it? It's like cold. Oh. Puck won by the Sabres. Lovely pass into the danger zone from the Sabres, but nothing comes of it. Pass is put forward, picked up by McEwen in the middle. He's going to go left, and he's just overskated himself and lost his footing. Puck is shot hard and fast, but kept up nicely into the zone. And the Sabres looking for a breakaway opportunity if they can manage it. Excellent work there by the Sabres, can't deny their effort. 5-5, they find it just as we go into the third period. 4 seconds left in this second, and Knights took a lead. Well, went 2-0 down, then took a lead of 4-2. Then it went 4-3, 5-3, and now it's 5-5. Park goes forward, and that goes the end of the second period. Nervous, little nervous, not gonna lie. It's one of those games, isn't it? Right? It's good. It's a good one. They better.
It's best to just stay calm.
Okay.
What just in that one?
So you can see in the middle of your screen right there, hat-trick hockey. If you need anything hockey. I think they do lacrosse apparel as well. It's well worth checking hat-trick out. They've always been good to us. What else we got up there? Willie McCoy's and Worth Custom Homes. The coach of STMA, B team, that guy right there under the M, is project manager for Worth Custom Homes. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's a local community, this. Live and work in the area, where we love to watch and play hockey. Anyway, start of the third period. Enough about that. That's what happens when I don't have a co-commentator. I don't know what to say. Just blab. Shot comes in. It's excellent. Rebound and no good. Referee. The shot again comes in. Excellent work. And that one's going to be covered by the goaltender. And our first face-off of this third period. 5-5. Got any score predictions coming in yet? Or are we... I think my wife thinks that we're at a proper football game. She's starting. Ooh, this opportunity there from McLean. He takes a shot. McEwen. That was just dipping. Just dipping. Oh, sorry, that was Barton who took that shot. Can't even tell your own son. What kind of commentator are you? Not a very good one. Oh, opportunity missed there by the Knights, and the Sabres pick it up behind the red line. They'll knock it forward. Nice use of the puck there by the Sabres. That's going to be an icing. And 14 minutes, 4-4. Sorry, 5-5 is the score right now. 14 minutes left, third period. We've been streaming for an hour. And thank you to all who have stopped by to listen to the thoughts and theories of this commentator as the breakaway happens. And the Sabres go a goal ahead. The Knights are not going to like that. Swoboda now. On the left-hand side, still with the puck, but gets dispossessed. Cummings gets involved. And now it's found McEwen. McEwen knocks it forward to Moser. Moser goes into the offensive zone. Traffic. Back to McEwen. Back to Moser. Moser gets dispossessed. And now Sabres getting all the space. They've got another opportunity to shoot. And now Moser will move it forward. Only as far as the blue line, where the Sabres will have another opportunity and goes around the back of the net, where the Sabres pick it up. Knights with Moser. Puck is in the neutral ice. Backhanded pass across the blue line. Looking for a Sabre. Can't find it. Not a convincing clearance there from the Knights. They seem to be a little bit casual right now. A little bit too casual. Knights with the passing. Looking for Swoboda. Swoboda makes his way through. Looking to rip one. Oh, so close. Nobody there to catch him up. And the puck goes forward. At the blue line it stays. Not forward behind the net. Picked up by the Sabres. And the Knights will get there, but not quickly enough. Picked up by Barton now on this near side. Barton gets wiped out. Knights with a shot. Oh, no penalty against Barton there, and it definitely looked like one. It's exactly the same as the one that was called earlier. So interesting that nothing was given. Penalty coming against the Sabres. And this one will get called against Barton. Sorry, for Barton. And number 37 will end up taking a minute and a half here. Hope the day finds you well. We are 11 minutes 50 in this third period left, and we're a goal down. Something interesting is happening. No penalty called against the Sabres. The coaches of the STMA Knights were wondering about that, but nothing was given, and the Sabres get away with that one. Puck gets knocked forward, and Barton's going to have to chase this one. Barton does well, moves it up the boards. McLean does even better, moves it even further up the boards, where the Knights get involved, and they'll move it forward. The Sabres into the offensive zone, knock it forward around the net. Great block there by the Knights, but lose out. Puck gets loosely thrown across the ice. Great work there by McLean, who picks up the puck, moves it into the zone, takes a shot, it's gone around the back of the net and picks up by the right forward, and Wetzel can't quite get there. Now it's Barton, he'll knock it forward, and offside is the call. This is getting tense. It's getting really tense. Sorry, my camera. Yeah, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. No, it's not. Relax. Swoboda picks it up nicely in the neutral ice. Moves it forward, backhanded, and oh, so close. So close there by Swoboda. Shot comes in from the Knights, comes off of the defenseman. And Christensen will sling that over to the near side, where Swoboda will take a shot. And Moser keeps it in the zone. Moser again. finds a little space, puts the shot in, and just unfortunate position in there from the Knights. Puck knocked forward. Finds McEwen, he'll go high. That comes down off the boards, around the back of the net, and knocked forward again. Swoboda at the tight angle, can't quite get what he wanted out of it. Now it's gone to Christensen, he knocks it forward, taken out of the air by the Sabres. Knock it down, great interception there from Christensen. And player is down on the ice. And Swoboda is going to be down for a minute 30. (6-5) then to Sartell, as they have a power play, and they're pretty good at scoring on them power plays so far this game. Puck goes around the back of the net. Barton's going to chase that one. All into the Sabres, and then nicely passing it around, and nothing comes of it in the end. Now Barton knocks it forward. It's falling in front of him. Isle will try and get there. Goes past Isle. Now Barton will get involved. Isle picks up the puck. And Mahan will come away with it. Nice work there by Isle. Excellent defensive coverage. That's a 5 then. Is it a 5? That's what we all want to know. Is that a 5? That's what we all want to know. Is that going to be changed to a 5? Yes, it is. So, number 8 is now on a 5-minute penalty, and this is a good opportunity for the Knights, as we have a 4-on-4 game for another 42 seconds, and then it will be a minute 4:18 of 5-on-4 for the Knights if they can keep themselves together. Nice work there by McLean. That ends up losing it in the middle. McLean recovers again. Excellent work there by McLean. Now Connor Cummings is involved. He just gets beaten out quick, and now it's picked up by Christensen. Sawyer knocks it forward. Puck's fallen nicely for Chamberlain, and Chamberlain pushes it forward and gets intercepted. Cummings with the puck at the blue line. Cummings still comes away with it, goes past Chamberlain. Not enough pressure on the play there from the Knights. Duncan looks help that one out. Great work here by the Knights. They'll move it forward. Excellent work. No offside, says the referee, and puck is easily received in the end. And the Knights, with Christensen, move it inside the offensive zone. Up against the boards it goes. Swollen to Duncombe. Duncombe, shoot! Oh, he had the whole net! The whole net, and he put it wide. Great work there by McEwen. McEwen nice with a fakie. Looks for a great pass in there by the Knights, and it's taken right out of his glove. All right. Well, that should be 6-6. That's a real opportunity wasted there. And tough love for the Knights. Picked up nicely by, falling out. Now Barton will take this one. Barton with the work, does well, moves it forward. Excellent work there by Barton, and can't quite get what he wants out of it. So Boda takes a whip at it and saved by the goaltender. Shot comes in again. Moser to Swoboda. If he can get there, Swoboda! It's taken out of the air by the goaltender, Swoboda. And they're running the clock now, I guess, which is not right. Not right on a major penalty. Shouldn't be running the clock on a major. Whatever. Like I know anything. Swoboda, nice idea. Can't quite get there. Swoboda rifles. Another win for the Knights. Shot comes in. It's the backboards. Barton's going to have to get this one. He picks it up. Nice dummy there from Barton. He'll move it into the offensive zone. Barton looking to score and saved again by the goaltender. Pick a corner. Yeah, I agree. Got to pick a corner. Got to pick a corner. The goaltender's not moving. You can tell. It's just staying there. Pick a corner. Just under 5 minutes then left in this third period. Sabres 1 up on the Knights. Kept in well there by the Sabres. Sorry, by the Knights. Sabres looking to get it out. No offside, says the ref, and yet it definitely looked like it went. Shot goes. Oh, what was that? Unlucky there by the Knights, and penalty coming against the Knights. Unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Unnecessary penalty to give away right there, and now we're going to stop the clock. Okay, stopping the clock for that, but we're not stopping the clock for whatever. Don't know what I'm talking about, so just don't say anything, right? Nice win there for the Knights. We'll come away with it. They're going to send Wetzel free. Wetzel with the work to do. Shoots. So close there. Couldn't quite get what he wanted out of it. Really tough there for the Knights. Excellent win there by Blair Duncan, but no one there helping him. They need to be pressing this one. Picks up nicely by Barton, who's going to try and get there. Picks up well again by the Knights. They do a little crossover pass. Kept in well there by the Knights. Christensen does well. Still over 4 minutes left, and that one's going for an offside. 4 on 4 for the next 5 seconds. And then the Knights are going to have to play with a man down. Barton does well, keeps it in neutral ice. Excellent little poke there by McLean, keeps it forward. It's an open game now because of the 4 on 4. And the Knights, with 20 seconds left with their 4. No, not there, not there. And just like most of the time, Sartell are getting full advantage of that penalty. They've scored 5 of their 7 goals on while the Knights have had a man in the box. So Knights 2 goals behind then, with less than 3 minutes to go, and they've got some work to do. It's not going to get there like that. Wetzel with the mislip, and Clean will pick this one up. Knocks it forward, only as far as the Sabres forward. And picked up by the Sabres on this corner. They'll shoot. Falls awkwardly in front of the net, and puck comes away with the Knights. Shot. Another goal from the Sabres, 8-5. And yeah, the Knights not having a fun run with this. Tough reality for the Knights here as they fall 3 goals behind with 2 minutes 20 left on this third period. Got to score. Got to score when you've got the opportunities. Good win there by the Knights. Christensen, shot comes in and it's easily taken out of the air by Sartell goaltender. And yeah. Puck dropped. Looking for the Knights to win that one, but they can't. And puck gets moved forward into the neutral ice by the Sabres, and the Knights recover well with Knopp. Barton now on this right side, looking for Knopp. Tried to find him, couldn't quite get there. Barton gets beat. Minute and a half left in this third period. Looks like this one's going to the Sabres. Chamberlain loses out. And Wetzel will try and get there. Wetzel using his burners. Now it's Blair Duncombe. Nice pass there forward from Blair Duncombe. And excellent work there by Blair. Moves it into the zone, and then the Sabres will pick it up again in the neutral ice. And Sabres move it forward. Barton gets a nice poke check in, keeps it into the corner. Sabres put the puck forward. Behind the net it goes, picked up by Barton. He'll move it forward again. Finds McLean. McLean looks for Swoboda, but the Sabres retrieve and knock it forward. Sabres behind the net. Picks up by Barton. Excellent work there by Barton. And move it forward. Right through the centre of the ice. Going to try and get something in. Two majors in this game for either team. Usually see that a lot. You know, it's interesting. Barton picks up the puck, looks to hold it up, picked up by Chamberlain and moves it forward, then gets dispossessed. Barton again repossesses that puck, moves it forward to Chamberlain. And Moser at the blue line. Now Barton passes into the centre, finds McLean. McLean ducking and weaving, slashing and everything going against him. One second left in this game, with Sabres with 2 in the box. All right, well, that's the end of the game. Tough loss for the Knights. Really tough loss. 27 shots on goal for the Knights, 5 goals. And Sartell with 23 shots and 8 goals. So not a good result in the end for the Knights, but we appreciate you all coming and hanging out here. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening and be safe, everyone. Be safe.